All systems green. Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it. What can I do for you?
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
What's going on?
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Thanks for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress like fuel serves fire. As theorists, 12 Leaves, verse 132. Cora. P.S. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. Hey Pathfinder, just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we get to fix things. It's kind of embarrassing that I was trying to hit on him. Soon as we have people on the ground, I'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just make it happen is why I joined HUS T1 and exactly why I came here. We'll do it. Costa. Costa? Liam has included a list of media themed to frontiers. Genres include Western space opera, and oddly Turin historical dramas. Yoshi, what are you doing, sweetheart? Pathfinder, I thought I ought to clarify. I know I said something about bad channels doing what I have to do. Being on a Nexus during the bad times, a lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things because survival just isn't that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help you. So if there's anything you don't like, I won't do it. Simple as that. Vetra. Really? Dear writer, I've attached my paper on Helios soil in case you were looking for some light bedtime reading. Once again, I'm so honored to be here, Suvi. The attachment Helios Pedology Sanwar AIT has been recognized as spam and is now quarantined. Good. Krogan Virility and Aggression. Writer attaches my Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know. Only 500 pages. But I wasn't allowed to go over. If you get through it, I wrote a longer dissertation for the Citadel Journal of Medicine, around 1,400 pages. That's much more insightful and includes mating diagrams. Lexi. Writer, I've completed an analysis of the injuries you suffered in Habitat 7 during the fall. Well, both falls, including the facial damage incurred when your helmet shattered. Those hairline surface fractures are mending nicely. If you want to monitor the healing process, there's a facial reconstruction suit installed in the Tempest medbay. Exploring harsh environments can take its toll after all. The suit can make any desired adjustments to your appearance quickly and safely. Callow claims the suit runs on antiquated Xenom. I think that's one of his little jokes. Let's see. So you can change your face if you don't like it. I guess it's a common thing in the future. I mean, it's like a yeah, just a common thing. One day you look like one thing, and the next day you look like something else. But maybe because it's so common, people don't use it very often because they just like how they look. Hopefully. Yeah, the sound mix in this game is all over the place. You know, it's like the doors opening and closing, all that is just so light, so low. And then like when there are explosions and it's just too loud. And I try to, you know, reduce the sound effect volume, you know, but feels like every now and then it feels like I
Tied
need.
things up for the old ground team before I left. Early for so many goodbyes. At least Liam's still here, and one rider.
You know, I feel like I want to max it out again. That's what I was gonna say. Oops. I want to talk to Lexi.
Yes?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Just checking to see if there's anything new that they wanted to say to me.
Back again?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Yay. Failure, Papa. Papa is my favorite team, and they failed. That's crazy. It was like an 86% chance of success. %90 chance of success, and let's see, he's gonna fail that too. They're gonna fail that too. 29%. Ooh, that's bad. Is this the facial reconstruction? Where is it at? It must be at the med bay. It's the med bay over here. No, this is the bio lab. I was in the med bay. No, this is the botany. So this was the med bay, wasn't it? Yeah. No. No, this is not it. This is for yet unknown crew member.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I won't.
Ah, I wanted to hear that. Ah, I hate this shit. You know, once it's running, why can't they just finish it? You know? Instead of talking to each other, why can't they just allow us to finish hearing it? Why is it that it's going to cut off like that? You know, there's still like low programming quirks that they need to figure out. When making games, you know, just allow us to enjoy Well, like overlapping conversation, the new conversation would take over, and then the previous conversation will be cut off. Instead of just allowing that one to continue and finish, and then for the new one to come in.
Hello, writer. It is interesting to be renewed.
How do you mean?
Since my creation, I have been Alec Ryder's Sam. Now, I am your Sam. I am still myself, but now the input and experiences I have are completely new. I will develop in a new direction. The term reincarnation seems appropriate.
Are you okay with changing who you're becoming?
I cannot know until I see the result. I look forward to our continued partnership.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
That was good.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Threshermoors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithms are formulating a new one, calculating the trajectory of the punchline. That was not a joke.
Oh, right. How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Are they?
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
But he could just talk to Sam from his head, I thought. Like, just sit here and then just talk to Sam from over here. Look at all of these songs that we have. Like as soon as this door opens, the other door opens. Oh, because I was running in. And there's no, wow, this door doesn't work for the crew quarters. It doesn't close. It's always going to be open like that. That's not cool. What happens if they want to jerk off? Well, I guess they just go to engineering or something. Yeah, they'll just go to the hangar and find one of these corners, I guess.
I'll sleep like a baby, with an experimental drive core humming by my head.
I like the hum. It's a sign the ship's working right.
So if it goes wrong, it changes tune? I'd take that over a radioactive alternative. Yes?
We'll talk later.
I know it.
You know, they do need to, you know, like if they don't have anything to say, don't even trigger the whole animation, the spinning around and all that stuff, you know.
I always have time for you.
Like Bandai Namco already figured it out, like in the Tales games. Like, you talk to somebody and then, like, they have the...
You probably have work to do.
If
We
they
can
have
chat
something
later.
to say to you, you have the
You
chat
know where to
bubble.
find me.
And then after you talk to them, the chat bubble disappears and you can't trigger conversations. That's great. Because you know, like in RPGs, you want to make sure that you get all the conversations, all the information that you want to get, that you can get from the game. And, you know, it really helps. Oh, this thing is still up there. Wait, where's Gil? Where's my potential fuck buddy? It's not here. Oh, there it is.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Oh, you can't ask him about the fight, huh, with the
Good talking to you,
the
Gil.
pilot.
Anytime.
Okay. Alright, I got nothing else to say, so we're gonna proceed. Oh, is that the med bay is up here? We just want to see this facial reconstruction. No, that's not the med bay. The med bay is actually, I think, down here somewhere. No, not that one. Where the fuck is the med bay? I don't know. Yoshi. Is it possible for humanity to get to the point
This
where...
is where the human art first entered Helios.
Heck of a wake-up call. I'm picking up something.
What was I saying? Is it possible for humanity to eventually be able to travel fast among the stars? Probably not.
Probes launched.
You
I
know,
found something.
warp speed, light speed. I don't think that can be accomplished because you have to think about like doing the warp speed or light speed. You're moving in one direction, right? Or you can, I guess, swerve and all that. But how do you avoid all of those things between point A and point B? It's not possible. Just like flying cars. Flying cars, it's possible to have flying cars, but it's not possible to manage it. That's why I think that in the future we'll have the magnet cars, but flying cars no. And because the magnet cars make sense because then you can create like roads in the sky, or we have multiple elevations, I guess. So we can build further up, I guess. And then like you have roads between the skyscrapers. That's possible, but of having multiple layers, like keep climbing up towards the higher elevation. But yeah, flying cars, it's not manageable. It's possible to make flying cars, but it's how do you really manage that? And they're gonna be falling from the skies and killing everybody. or even people intentionally trying to kill people. Just drive the car to top of somebody's home. You know, it doesn't make any sense. It's not manageable. So.
Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
And do you really trust the general public to be flying around everywhere they want? No.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
The Eudoxus sustained pervasive damage due to scourge flares that wiped out all internal systems. Dr. Aridana's crew was killed instantly. Ew, from close up, actually, it looks pretty awful. Vessel adrift, unsalvageable due to radiation. Wow. Okay. Can you land on Habitat 7 again, I wonder?
I'm picking up something.
No.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Wow, internal circuitry damaged by scorch exposure, currently inactive but salvageable. A standard monitoring satellite. Its registration shows it was deployed accidentally from the Hyperion during its collision with the scourge. Okay. Interesting. Oh, it actually touched the planet. Wow. Even visual scans show that the Habitat 7 is no longer a promising settlement world. The planet's atmosphere is largely argon nitrogen, and little of the projected plant life has survived.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. We've got a crater.
Silica's mineral deposits, trace amount of the element 0. Hypervelocity impact crater. A crater caused by the impact of heavy debris, possibly from the scourge. The meteorite still contains valuable resources. Vinland is a small rocky world with a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of argon and carbon dioxide. Its valuable cobalt deposits would require robotic mining due to volatile surface gases.
Anomaly on sensors.
Probably this thing, yeah.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A valuable light mineral. The deposit is close to the surface and relatively easy to mine. Aluminum. Nice. Limb damage. Oh, hold on. I need to read about the planet there. Surface temperature is super cold, 169 degrees, minus 169 Celsius. Name for the first landing of the human explorer Leif Erikson. Helluland's crust is largely composed of aluminum with sulfur deposits brought to the surface via volcanic activity. Okay. Now it has a moon. What is it, a dual planet? A large frozen world with a surface composed of mostly silica with deposits of cobalt. The planet's albedo is unexpectedly dark, suggesting geological activity or contamination from the scourge. They're not going to talk about the other planet that's right there, or is that like the other planet I was just from? No, it was like a depot planet. But for them not to address that, it's kind of weird. How does that even work?
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequencies there?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Iron nickel rich asteroid, its dust indicates the same scourge contamination that affects EOS. Any other anomaly? No. Okay. Nanook. Hydrogen methane gas giant debris is in its orbit, suggests it has seen Ket visitors. Really? How so? H060 and its satellites attract debris from Pythias' asteroid belt, resulting in multiple dust rings. Numerous meteorite impacts have left H060 rich in nickel, but these same impacts make mining difficult.
Anomaly detected.
Remote and coal H276 is nevertheless of interest due to phosgene gas in its thick chlorine atmosphere. It could indicate primitive chlorine-based life, however no detailed study has been completed.
Probes launched. Satellite detected.
Operational. A scientific monitoring satellite launched by early explorers to EOS. Its mission was abandoned when the original settlement of EOS failed, but it has gathered valuable data from H276. Oh no. I didn't read about the planet. Remote and coal H2. Oh, I did. No, nevertheless, I do intersperse Shinga. Yeah, thick chlorine atmosphere. Yeah, I already did. Kwansu.
Anomaly on sensors.
Oddly mild climate, given its orbital distance, and rich resources made it candidate for a mining outpost. However, its unexpectedly rugged terrain has tabled discussions indefinitely.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
The metal ideal for lightweight construction is in a variety of applications. This deposit is readily accessible. Beryllium. Tidal heating and bombardment from Pythias' asteroid belt has aggravated Pele's volcanic activity. Methane in its upper atmosphere contributes to the planet's scorching conditions. So it has a moon.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
I missed what it says before it says about Andromeda landing. Because I thought I have to press the button to make it go away. Now I have to check what it says. which is hard to do here on Twitch because you don't have the rewind feature, when you're streaming on YouTube. Okay, so it says no, it's Pythias. Okay, here we go. No landing. Here we go.
So it has a mother. A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible.
Andromeda viability. Getting old, can't reach it. Rotate, stupid, rotate. Can you please rotate? Thank you. EOS has a low viability rating. Your actions on the planet can increase viability and potentially allow EOS to support an outpost. Okay. Yeah, that's important information. Don't just remove that without the player prompting the removal of that message. Orbital period is 1.6 years. Surface temperature is 19 degrees Celsius. What is 16 degrees Celsius? Okay, Google. 19 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
19 degrees Celsius is equal to 66.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, that's nice weather. Okay. I would live there. But it's a desert world? With significant resources, EOS is often racked with deadly radiation-contaminated storms, cataloged as non-viable after numerous attempts to settle. Signal detected, similar to devices on Habitat 7. Okay. I don't even know how to use the stupid Omni Blade. Okay, so since I don't have weapon specialization, oh, that one is 35 though. But okay, we'll take a gun and then. I like sniping, so sniper rifle maybe. Let's try that. See what happens. We don't have anything new. Shield capacitors, and okay, that's okay. Squad, we don't have any options except for those two. Cora and Crisis Specialist. Okay. Oh, so we have 3 more. I know this one is like the Asari. I don't know about the other 2. I don't think I've ever seen them.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural cohesion. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
They're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
Suddenly he shows up, the guy, Liam.
What? I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. I can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the initiative down.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
Eyelids are
You
weird.
have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Really?
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this. Right?
FMV. Horribly compressed FMV.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Little lover, what is going on with you? You didn't even go out. Let me see. I doubt that she did.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos home.
Give me a sec, Yoshi. Game looks really beautiful. Give me a second, baby, okay? Lordy be. Biotic. Pull and shockwave. A. Give me a second, baby. Biotic. Biotic. Put your hands over my body.
Looks like salvage. New. Days ago, new.
Who else is here?
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
This vehicle is mostly stripped. The external shielding shows significant ablation from exposure to radioactive sand blowing at high velocity. Crates of miscellaneous supplies for typical outpost operation. Unused.
It's Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
I think I accidentally shut him up when I hit A because he was going to say something else. It something. He ate that. Biotic. Fuscani adaptive turbine generator. Environmental specifications exceeded. Yet we cannot scan these trees. Weird.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Biotic.
No way this has been here long.
Going by call sign records, that shuttle is currently parked in the Nexus. Someone's been naughty.
Initiative personnel transport and equipment shuttle. Kodiak shell ship-to-ship configuration. Location inconsistency. Has not undergone an outpost refit. Forward compensators insufficient for extended planet-side operation in current conditions. Let's say someone's been very naughty.
These shield masks are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Look at the batch numbers. The outpost burned through a bunch of them.
Wow. This mass is highly irradiated. The radiation particle count significantly exceeded its maximum capacity. Whoa! Whew. Yeah, this is not good. This is reminding me of Ghosts of Mars. And they're not gonna say anything about this? Oh yeah, and she's gonna be like climbing all over the freaking helmet. Disrespecting the dead. Okay. I should know better. That was a Korra thing. She shouldn't influence me to doing such horrible things.
I think this is for purifying water.
That's what, a few hundred tons of steel? And the storm's twisting it?
Biotic. Biotic. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. It's over here. All that for the data pad.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
Botany consultant Alison May. What are you hiding, EOS? The plants exhibit sporadic hypergrowth. Despite an environment that can sandblast paint, I'm starting to suspect an electromagnetic trigger. I detected a signal of some kind. Definitely alien, but that's not my field. Uncertain if deliberate. Vector noted. End log. Before we go there, though, we gotta investigate these other pods. Oh, what was that? It goes through the door. Oh.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
I see some kind of mineral. Fluorite. A source of low dispersion optics, flux, ceramics, and enamels. Also vital for the manufacture of hydrofluoric acid for various applications. I don't like that it just stays there after you harvested it. This one opens. Yeah. Chief Engineer Grace Leto. Specialist Kothari needs to stop navel gazing about the monoliths and whoever built them. We need that speculating mind of his. If it doesn't grow food, stop wind, or get Special Project Sigma, then it's not worth our time right now. His team is looking at the big structures, and they'll do a good job. but I tagged his runner just in case. Vehicle tracking code Grace Delta 9.
Another code, like we already found.
Lithium can be detected over the scan. Maybe this in small amounts on foot. It can also be purchased from certain merchants. Okay. Omni-gel, there you go. Found and defeated Milky Way exiles. They require dismantling exile weapons or armor. They can also be purchased from certain merchants. Semi-molten mixture of alloys and synthetic polymers used in Milky Way technology for rapid fabrication. Okay, now we're ready to go check out the well, there's another building though over here. Let's go look at it real quick.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we get a line on that signal.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Kent then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Kett are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Is it smarter to hide and hope? Or take a chance that might save this whole planet?
I remember when people used to talk like that. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm gonna go to the other spot first. Oh, they're clear atmospheric radiation.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. Like the console said. Let's head to the relay station.
Message from Nick Thaniopoulos. People are talking here, saying that EOS isn't viable, that things aren't going like they expected. I think you should come back. I know what you're going to say. I didn't sign up for the initiative to say trap in a floating tin can. And I promise, you can have your adventure later when they have had more time to plan for your safety. Mom told me to make sure you don't get in over your head, and that's what I'm doing. At least I think about it for me and check in more often. I've started to adopt Mom's worry. I already chewed through the nail of my pinky finger. It's up to you whether I keep the rest of my nails intact. Love ya. Sorry to bug you again. I requested an update on Leah Wells a few days ago and I haven't heard anything back. On my end, it looks like the message wasn't even opened. Is everything okay there? Get back to me as soon as you can and tell Leah to message me back. Outpost power is set up to only accept command from the power relay station.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was Allison thinking sending us here? Eos might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Father Gal's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
Well, we're gonna die somewhere eventually. But I know what it means.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Wasn't there another door that was locked with So what's the difference between turning this on first or taking care of that other thing first? They're both power generators? Oh, okay.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Really, Ryder?
We've got company.
I'm off.
How do I change my weapon? I hope it autosaves before. Okay, yeah, good.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Really, Ryder?
He doesn't like us running around top of the ship. It's funny.
We've got company. Hostiles ahead!
Wow, this sniper rifle sucks.
Reloading! They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
took down all those cat... Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
I don't understand why they're just allowing this guy to leave. Where is he even going, you know? I'm just very curious. Wouldn't they want to interrogate that person? Because what is he doing here? He's out here to salvage, I guess, and he's using the Ark's resources. So, isn't that a concern? You know, I just don't understand how he's just, you can just casually just let him leave. At least, like, at least take him to our ship and interrogate him a little bit and then send him back to the Citadel or whatever it's called. What is it called here? Ark, Citadel, something. He's going back to his ship. They actually programmed this guy to go all the way back here. Can we leave with it? Oh, he's not gonna leave, huh? Yeah. So he turns into a shop. Okay.
The failure here was expensive, Pathfinder. It's worn all of us down, not just our shuttles.
So he is on an official mission. He got sent here by somebody, but then they're doing it all weird because, like, they didn't want people to know, right?
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. Like the console said. Let's head to the relay station.
I guess they didn't want Director Tan to know or something, so they were trying to hide the ooh, cat helmet. Ooh. So you can equip things immediately. Yeah, I can't equip this pistol. I guess stuff that you find like out in the field you can equip immediately, but like the pistols, I can't equip the charger. Even though it's in my inventory, you know? It's just weird, the
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Sam said correct, even I couldn't hear anything. Ryder was saying something, but I couldn't hear it.
Let's not forget what else happened on Habitat 7. This is powerful alien tech. We need to respect it. Go slow.
For sure. We'll follow your lead.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
So if that structure can make a difference here, well, that would be really good. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
I thought I've investigated all the nearby buildings already. Because I was able to get in for some reason.
If walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Wait, you can do that?
Normally, it would be impossible.
Holy shit, it works. Can you get audio?
Compiling now.
We can't survive another attack. The storms and radiation were already killing us. Now we've got those things.
We can't return to the Nexus with our tails between our legs. The whole station is counting on us.
Then they're counting on corpses.
Those things must be talking about the cat.
Wilcox thinks I'm crazy, but I know what I saw. Eyes on the mountain, watching us. We're not alone out here.
This log was recorded a day before the first Ket ambush on Site 1.
The Ket scouted them out. Another code, like we already found.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image. I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
You step outside recently. There's nothing golden about Eos.
Not saying there won't be challenges, but we can do this, Wilcox. We have to. It's like we're listening to ghosts.
The power has been restored, but these records cannot be fully recovered.
At least we've got the antenna.
Technician K. Faddingale. They divided the rations again. Tonight's menu, soup with a couple of crackers each. Hope they're not too hungry to prop up the south building tomorrow, but there's nothing else for it. Can't forage because the weather's deadly, can't grow crops in those winds, and the Nexus can't feed us, and themselves. No, don't think about it. There's talk going around of getting back to the Nexus. Oh, Nexus is the name of the station. But if we can't find an answer, who can? We dared to put our boot prints here. We were first. Me and Theo promised to stick it out even if we end up being the last.
All these challenges, and the colonists still tried to tough it out.
They didn't know what they were in for. They weren't told.
Sam and I could have helped them. This won't happen again.
Oh. Wait. Oh.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
I might be drooling a little bit.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot. Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
Dun, 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 dun.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Hey. Ooh, 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 ooh. I didn't want to use the inside server. Okay. Ugh. I didn't mean to. Ooh, it's a lot better though. See, I can't even use it. Oh yeah, I have a waste of resource, but damn sure. There's no data pad here. Senior Foreman Adriano Fonesca. Tried out the pin design on the shelters today. Only time will tell if they actually hold together. The next storm rolls over. At least it should be easier to find the pieces this time. Shorty's pitching for an evac back to annexes. Too many cat, not enough water, no hope, he says. I'd rather sell supplies and sleep on the deck than lie awake listening to the storms one more night. Can't say I disagree. Losing 3 of my guys to the cat made me wonder about leaving too. But I ask him what I ask myself. What's back on the Nexus for pioneers? Isn't EOS what we sign up for? Okay. Oop. Come back a little later. I'll take a break.